Yes, welcome to Wild West Wednesday. I've missed all of the stuff that's been happening in the chat. We're at 93% close to a hype train in a minute and 45 seconds, so anybody feels like slapping some stickers on the stream, go for it. That'll give us a little hype train. Hello to everyone in the chat. That would be... who have we got? This thing is blocking here. But I'm guessing it's A Maple Mystery was the first one to say something. Hello, A Maple Mystery. Hello, Deluxe Tux. Today I learned that there's a Cowboy Hall of Fame in Wyoming. That's cool. I didn't know that. Hello, Nicholas Patton and Incog Hero and Summer B76. And thank you for the subscriptions, Summer B76. And hello to Pixie Cow. And also thank you for the subscription, Pixie Cow. The Deluxe Tux says that the next Grundislav game should be a gritty cyberpunk something or other, and the stream should have some hick-sounding harmonica and banjo twang in the background. The only problem is that I hate cyberpunk, and I don't exactly like it anymore after I just finished reading Neuromancer not long ago. I did not like that book at all, so sorry. Also, hello DJ Larry Parker. It is in fact Wednesday, and also thank you A Maple Mystery for the subscription with Prime. It was very kind of you all. Thank you. So yes, welcome to Wild West Wednesday. Today is a very special day, as I'm sure you've seen on Twitter. Today is actually the 5th anniversary of the release of Lamplight City. It's hard to believe it's been 5 years since Lamplight City came out. So we have a special little event happening on Steam for that, which is the soundtrack has been updated to feature some high quality FLAC or FLAC files of all of the... oh no, we missed the hype train. Womp womp. I love how it punishes you for missing the hype train. That's great. Anyway, so yes, all of the tracks, all 41 tracks, I believe it's 41 tracks, have been, there's high quality versions included. There's also sheet music. There's some sheet music for the some piano arrangements. I believe there's 9 piano arrangements, and there's 4 full orchestral arrangements that my composer Mark Bennis had put together. So that's pretty cool. I kind of wish I could read music so that I could appreciate it, but I can't read music, so I can't play them. But if any of you can read music and play an instrument, it would be great to see a cover of any of the tracks from Lamplight City. So, yes. And yes, if you already, as the Deluxe Tux points out, you already own the soundtrack. If you already own the soundtrack, this is a free update. So, you just have to, you know, go and open your Steam so that it manually updates. And if you don't own the soundtrack, you can get it for $6.99 on Steam. So, Nicholas Patton has redeemed Much's terrible plan. So, here we go.
Hey everybody! It's me, Much! And here's my terrible plan. I got the best idea for a point and click. You play a private investigator in 19th century London, investigating, trying to find out the identity of Jack the Ripper. What he doesn't know is that he is Jack the Ripper and is accidentally causing his crimes without knowing it. What a twist! I tell you. Well, thanks for listening to my terrible plan. I'm Much. Bye now.
That really is a terrible plan. Can you imagine? Wow, how do you accidentally eviscerate a bunch of women? That's terrible. Oops, I accidentally Jack the Ripped somebody again. Yes. Somebody please slap a sticker on Grundy. Yeah, someone go ahead, please slap a sticker. I fixed the volume on them, so you should actually be able to hear the audio of them. Good afternoon, a horse who can drive. Welcome, it's nice to see you. I was just talking about how the Lamplight City soundtrack has been updated for the 5-year anniversary to include sheet music. So, I know you're a musician. Maybe you want to check out that sheet music and do some covers of the Lamplight City tracks. Anyway, so let's go ahead and stream. I don't actually know what I'm going to do today. I was animating a character, but I finished his animations. And this morning I didn't feel like filming anything new, so I don't actually have anything lined up for what to stream. I was going to code some diary entries, but I figure those are a little spoilery, so I think what I might do is something a little different today. I think I'm actually going to do some particle effects, because I've been meaning to, for a very long time, set up the campfire scenes, because I want to include one of those in the trailer, and I believe that I really should probably do that. So let's go ahead and make a campfire scene. So let me start streaming here. Let's go into, this is timeline effects. This is what I used for my particle effects, and as you can see here, we have a background from a section of the game that I was trying to do some. I was playing around with trying to create some butterfly, like particle effects for butterflies, but that wasn't quite working. So let's go into Photoshop here and let me save a temporary background scene here for a campfire, because the campfire actually has it's got different it has 3 different intensities of fire, so I need to actually do a lot for this. Let me see here, the journey, campsite, here we go. Okay, so yeah, there's where is it? Firewood max, firewood medium, and firewood low. So there's also firelight max, firelight medium, and firelight low. And I've actually coded all of this already, but I haven't actually coded I don't have the fire part of the campfire. So that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, let me go ahead and save this so that I have a background to work from, just to get the idea on my desktop here. Because the fire has to be a very specific size for this to work. So let's go ahead and load the background here. Background color, load picture, and go with campsite. Okay, so I'm gonna load up my libraries here. My first library is going to be fire and smoke. Well, the only one really, because that's what we got. Alright, so fires, let's do this. Fireplace. Fireplace is usually good for this sort of thing. I mean, it's a campfire, so it's fine. And we're going to modify it a little bit, because I'm going to put that there. So campfire, we want it to be a little bit bigger, and we want it to be a little bit more intense. So area width, oh, right, okay. So let's make this, the width kind of varies, but yeah. This sounds like the prelude to a s'more creation mini game. I don't think they had s'mores. When did they invent s'mores? Between red and blue flames, which would you most want for a campfire? Probably red. I mean, yeah. Okay, so I generally don't like to mess around with these too much, but I do like to kind of mess around with them so that they don't look like generic out of the box. So like I like to play with the intensity. That's too much. That is way too much. That is like that's a jet of flame that goes way straight up there. So let's not do that. Amount. Let's see if we play with the amount. If we shrink the amount, obviously it becomes like very small. But if we increase the amount, then it becomes way more campfire-y. There we go. That's a more intense fire to start. So let's go with, let's start with that. And if we put this here, that looks like a pretty good. Now let's do flames 1. I think we should probably make the, oh yeah, okay, these are going to be a lot smaller, because amount will increase there, and I think life we can also increase a little bit more. Well, maybe not that much, because life again it makes it go a lot higher than it should. So if we put that there to preview, that's a pretty decent size campfire there. 1927 is when they were made. Okay, so this game predates s'mores by 77 years. So yeah, okay. So I like the look of this fire. I might make it a little less global life. Let's make it a little let's make it a little lower, just so that it's not quite so high. The annoying thing with this is that it resets the position anytime I change. Because what I want to do is I want to have, obviously there's going to be people sitting behind here, so I don't want to obstruct them too much. But I also want to have like the smoke coming out over, because you have a fire and you also have smoke. So, but for now, I think I'm pretty pleased with that as like the maximum campfire size. So let's come over here and just make sure that the width and the height are going to be okay. So the width and the height here are, copy, file new, 148, 106. So let's say 150, 110, just to round out here. So let's go ahead and animate 150. Was it? I forgot the width and the height already. 150 is the width, right? And 110 is the height. Okay, so 150 width by 110 height. Okay, and then we auto fit and pull in here. Okay, so obviously this is a little shrinky here. So let's make the height 150. Let's just make it a perfect square, 150 by 150. And then auto fit that so that it actually is closer to the whole width of the thing. Because I don't want, the last thing I want is for you to be able to see like the square edge where it ends, because we don't want that. I had no idea that AGS has these kinds of effects. Well, AGS doesn't have these kinds of effects. This is a separate program called Timeline Effects Editor. So what I'm doing is I'm creating the particle effect in this program, and then I'm exporting it as individual sprites, which then get imported into AGS like any other sprites. And that is how particle effects get done in AGS. You don't do them in real time or anything. But also, let's bump up the frame rate here to, let's do 45 and see how that looks. I mean, slightly better. Let's do 60. 60 is always good, because the game is running at 60 frames per second, actually. So, how was your summer? My summer was pretty good. The beginning of the summer was pretty much when I did all of my travel and stuff, because I went to Saratoga at the beginning of June for a wedding, and then I went the next weekend to Pittsburgh for the Narrowscope conference, and pretty much just been hanging out at home, taking it easy and working and stuff ever since. Didn't really go anywhere else. Dual Names did some really cool stuff with effects in Strangeland. Particle effects or like lighting effects and stuff, because I know that they were doing lighting effects. Those things you can do. You can play around with like the tint and lighting and stuff, which is pretty cool. Is there a way to jack up Grundy's voice volume and lower the stream music, or is that fully controlled by the streamer? That is fully controlled by me. I will lower my desktop audio. Is that better? I'm talking now, and it seems to be louder than the desktop audio, so hopefully that's good. That's much better. Okay, cool. Is it a paid program? Also, what was the program called again? I forget. I think you can license it. There's a free version, and I'm pretty sure I paid for a license. It's called Timeline FX Editor. Timeline, letter F, letter X. I'll put it in the chat. Timeline FX Editor. That's it. Hello, Slacks. Welcome. Okay, so, alright, so let me save this. So now you can see, you can save it as a sprite sheet, but I save it as frames individually. So let's go to backgrounds, for campsite, campfire, ground, rocks, wood. Look at that, I've already got all this stuff. Fire! Alright, so then fire is going to be max, medium, or med, and min. Max, med, min. Easy enough. Look at that, it's even in alphabetical order, so maximum. So we'll save fire max as that. Okay. And now, first things first, before I continue doing that, let's go into AGS and see how it looks, because that way I can know if it looks good. Then I will go ahead and do the other two now, because I want them to be the same size. So I don't have to worry about weird positioning or anything like that. So let's go to my scenes here. Let's go down to room 42 if I can find it, because these are not in any order. There it is, campsite, campfire, wood. Okay, so create subfolder, fire, max, med, min. Max, med, min. Okay. So for max, we will import the sprites that I just exported. Campfire, fire max. Fire max, fire max. Don't know where that came from. Okay. So let's go to the room. Oh, hi, Mark. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Okay, so objects. Objects, we place new object here and we call it Oh Fire. Oh Fire. Clickable is false. Image is now 42 fire. Oh, alright, wait, what? Campfire, fire. Oh, I guess I already made a fire folder, but I don't really need it, so whatever. Yeah, fine, okay. So how's this for size? Oh, but hey, look, Camp Rocks is ahead of that. So, what's Camp Rocks? Is that... Oh, that's what I thought. Okay. So Camp Rocks, the baseline is 625, so that means fire, baseline overridden true, needs to be 626. Camp Rocks was 625, yeah, so 626. So put this... Oh, it actually needs to be more than the wood. Firewood is 660. Okay, so then fire needs to be 661, because the fire obviously needs to be over the wood. There we go. Okay, yeah. So that's a good position for the fire. So that's a good size and a good position. So let me go ahead and tweak it so that the intensity is less, and then so all I'm gonna do is just global life. I'm gonna lower it ever so slightly. Well, maybe not that much, because I do want to okay, so life, we'll put that a little lower. Flames 2, we also put that a little lower. I mean, I still want it to be crackling, I just don't want it to be quite so crackling, because then at the end it's just going to be like basically non-existent. But I do still want to have it slightly less. Yeah, that's better for a medium fire, I think. Okay, so now we will animate it. Animation properties, it should still be there. It is still there, it's just slightly less. See, this is why I like timeline effects, because it keeps it consistent. So we will save frames separately, and under medium, we will call that fire. Save, and then finally, overall, now we will just do global life. We'll just do it like it's basically almost dead there. maybe not the global life again, because that just kind of looks weird. Amount, let's also lower the amount here. And also lower the amount here. Basically just want it to look like it's smoldering. Right. That's fine, I guess. It's pretty much just smoldering. Maybe the whole thing. Global amount. Let's kill it a little bit more so it's not quite so. Yeah. There. And now it's just kind of like meh, sputtering out, which is good. Okay, and finally, yeah, that looks a lot better than it did in the preview. Okay, so save frames separately. Fire min. Fire. Okay. I'll be keeping this program in mind when I plan to make my own games with these kinds of particle effects. Yeah, this program's great. I've been using it forever. I've been using it since at least the Golden Wake, I think. Or, that's not true. I think I was using another program for a Golden Wake. Yes, I was using another program for a Golden Wake, which also generated particle effects, but they weren't. I feel like this one works a little bit better with lower resolution games. Although now with higher resolution, they blend in a lot better, I feel. So, there's that. Okay. Oh, Blaze with Smoke. Why didn't I use this? Oh, well, because that's too much. It's too much. Okay. So, let's see. Smoke. Thick smoke. Yeah, that's what I want. But not that thick. Smoke column. Smoke column is good. Smoke column 3. That's okay too, but the smoke column with flames, that's definitely too much. Steamy smoke is a little too steamy, I think. Thick smoke is a little too thick, but we can play with this one. So let's go ahead and put thick smoke is going to be coming out of the fire because that's how fires work. But again, this is way too obstructing. You're not going to be able to see anybody behind it. So let's go with flames 1. Let's go with transparency. Well, I mean, I can adjust the transparency in AGS, so that's not really a problem. But I would like to decrease the amount a little bit. I mean, this is going to be the case with all 3 because we have 3 levels of it, right? So, but let's get rid of the amount here, just for my own purposes here. Yeah. Global particle size. Maybe we can make it a little smaller. Well, I like how it blended in more when it's bigger particles. That's definitely a lot better. Because if you look at a campfire, like, they smoke, but they don't smoke up so much that you're like, ah! So, there's that. Well, let's play with global amount. How does that affect as we go down? Yeah. Okay. So let's go with, yeah, let's start subtle. Let's start off with like 0.6 at the most. Just here. Like, there we go. So yeah, that's gonna be, obviously I'm gonna make that more transparent in game because, yeah, I just wanted to do that. And also for the size, we'll do from bottom to top here so that it has a place to go. So the measurement for it should be 615 by 180. Let's do that. So back to timeline effects. 615 180. And also we want it to be 60 frames because we want it to match the fire. So 180 for the width, 615 for the height, auto fit. How does that work? Oh, that's a little, no. Okay, why is that? That's weird. Update, yeah, okay, now it's 60 frames, but also it's not that tall. I thought it would be taller. If we put it here, Why isn't it that tall? Oh, because I guess it kind of just goes up that way. Yeah, okay, fine. Properties. Okay, so... Oh, right, because it's all the way down. What? I want it to be down here. That's weird. Why is it so short? What if we do 400 for height? Okay. Yeah, see, I feel like that is not gonna be tall enough, but we'll see, I guess. This is just another one of those check the things. Yuck yuck, you said doobie. Do I? Did I? Would be cool if there was like a mini heat ripple effect you could add around the edges of the hotter fires. I could do that, actually. I have another program called Squirrels, which I could totally do that with, yes. I don't have much experience with traditional campfires. A lot of my neighbors around here incinerate leaves in a big steel drum in their backyards in late fall. I bet that smells great. Burning leaves smell fantastic. That sounds like such a pyro thing to say, but it's true. What happens if I auto-fit? Yeah, see, I don't... That's too much. Let's go with 200 width, just for the hell of it here. And let's zoom... Yeah, do that zoom thing there. And see if... That should be okay. So let's try saving this and seeing if it looks okay. And I don't want to save it as a sprite sheet. I want to save it as frames separately. And now we will go with campfire, and we'll start with smoke. And once again, we will do max, medium, and min. Max, med, min. Okay, so this will be smoke. And now, let's go into AGS again and figure out if campfire smoke max mid min. Again, max campsite campfire smoke max. Open there, leave as is. There we go. Okay. So now we'll do yet another object called smoke. And I guess it should be behind the fire. So clickable is false. And the fire's baseline is 661. So the smoke's baseline will be 660. And we'll change the image to here. Smoke maximum. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Alright, so then this will go back here. And yeah, okay. It's not quite so tall, but I'm okay with that because, you know, I prefer it to be smaller rather than too large. Obviously, I don't want it to be like hugely, ridiculously large. So yeah, I'm okay with that. And then for the smaller versions, we'll just switch the global life. We'll knock it down by a bit. So we'll go down to 80 or 75. Okay, and that'll be our medium. Smoke. And then our minimum will be like hardly any at all. Oh my god, that's way too little actually. Okay, global life, but we can do this with this too, and we'll knock down the amount to like 40. No, 30. Let's do 30. Just so that there's hardly any. Also, size can be, we can can make the global particle size, make it a lot smaller too, just so it's kind of only just smoky, a little tiny bit of smoky smoke. Global life, we can also make it a little less, maybe longer. No, but see, the problem with that is that it gets too high. So we'll just do that, I guess. Also, hello Edmund Detour. I am playing with fire. Here for a few minutes to check out what's going on. Yes, I'm doing particle effects. I'm building a campfire scene with some particle effects. Okay, that's good. So that's minimum. So smoke in. Smoke. Smoke. Okay. Stop with that nonsense. Alright, so let me import these sprites. I already imported Fire Max. Oh, I didn't. I didn't import medium, minimum for fire, actually. I just wanted to check. Okay, so fire, medium, once again. And we just... There's 60 frames. 60 times 6 is... 6 times 6 is 300. We just added 360 frames to the game inadvertently by making these new particle effects. So this is why the game's sprite count is high, because there's a whole bunch of particle effects like this, and I usually keep them at... I try not to make them go... I try not to go too crazy with the frame count, but you do need a certain frame count to make them look good. And 60 is often one of those, so... Okay. Oh, thank you, Dwarven Jester and Big K69er, and for the subscriptions, and also thank you, Edmund Detour, for slapping the Danny sticker. Did you all hear the audio? I tried turning up the audio on the stickers themselves, but if I lower, it's a sort of a compromise between the desktop audio on OBS. You did, okay. Was it loud or was it quiet? Also, my eyes are... I have to clean out my eyes. Excuse me, one moment. Okay, I'm back. I had to... I think maybe doing all of this smoke made my eyes... psychologically made my eyes feel like I needed to get rid of the smoke in my eyes. Alright, I'm going to turn down the YouTube a little bit, and I'm going to turn this up. So, let me know if the music is too loud now, again, if you can hear the music. Hopefully this will make the sticker audio a little bit louder. So now we've imported all of these sprites. Let's save the game and see how long it takes to save. Music level's good now? Okay, cool. Good. In contrast to my voice, and hopefully next time anyone slaps a sticker. I added some new stickers, by the way. Not just... oh, look at how quickly it saved. Remember before how when I would import sprites we would have to sit here for 5 minutes? Well... now it saves really fast. Thank you, new computer. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and test out the effect just first of all. So we don't want smoke to be visible all the time, and we don't want fire to be visible all the time. So we need to add a new conditional now. Happy Lamplights, thank you. CJ Kirshner, this music is pumping, just the track to punch a train to. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. Did I import? I think I did. I think I already did. But I'm not going to spoil it on stream for you because I want you to get the full experience of playing it yourself and figuring it out for yourself. Although it's very dependent on your excursion. Let's just say I put in a little secret hidden message for CJ here in the game. But I'm gonna hold my cards to my chest on it for now. Okay, so my microphone's gonna cut out, but let's test the game. Oh wait, no, before I do that, let me make sure that when I load the game here. Oh, also, I need to assign these sprites that I just imported, I need to assign them a view. So because there are so many of them, I'm going to dedicate a whole new view to camp stuff, because I have a wagon stuff. So let's do camp stuff. Okay, so first three are gonna be the fires. Here we go. Campfire, fire, max. So that's the maximum fire. And then the medium fire. Where is it? I really wish that you could alphabetize and order by number these folders, because it's really a pain in the ass to have to continually scroll through and find them, especially when I don't do them in order. I guess that's on me, but I'm not that organized. And min. Now let's just do 3 new loops here to ease my pain, because I'm pretty sure now if I do this with them all created, it'll save my position from where I imported the things from. So maximum smoke. Oh, I forgot to add all sprites from folder. Look, it does. Excellent. Alright, so... No! That wasn't where I wanted to be. God. Alright, well, I screwed that one up. Alright, let's do this again. All sprites from folders. Firemen. Firemen! There's firemen here! Alright, so get rid of that. Get rid of that. Add all sprites. That's better. From medium. Okay. And add all sprites from min. Okay, even better. And now we get rid of the one empty view that AGS likes to make for whatever reason. Okay, and now we save, because now we have our new view called camp stuff. So now we go to room 42, and under room load, if player previous room is equal to blah blah blah, if daytime is equal to, or daytime is equal to false. Alright, so now now the question is, okay, if player previous room is blah blah blah, previous player true. Okay, if daytime is equal to true, then this, else. Okay, so right. O ground light visible is true. O ground light set view environment. Very good. Alright, so O fire dot visible is equal to true, and O fire set view camp stuff. I should probably, I mean, it's too late now, but I should have moved the ground light and everything to this view, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, and smoke visible is equal to true, and O smoke set view camp stuff. Right, okay. Otherwise, if daytime is equal to true, then O wood is equal to false, O fire is equal to false, is not visible. Oh, smoke is not visible. Very good. Now we save. Now, so if location is equal to desert, I see. Okay, well that's fine. This is room load, right? Yeah. So the question here is, because I'm pretty sure that you can't, yeah, you can't leave the room once the fire starts going down in intensity, so that's not a problem. So ofire.animate zero, and smoke is 3. 0, let's go with 2, repeat, and block forwards, and smoke animate 3, 2, repeat, and block forwards. Also, we will set smoke.transparency to, I always have to think about this one. 100 is fully transparent, 0 is completely fully opaque. So let's try 50 just to be safe. Alright, test time. Let's see. My mic's gonna cut out. Excuse me. But let's see if this works. Oh, it's back. Okay, cool. Alright, now let us go ahead and go to, I believe, stars. There we go. Okay, cool.
So, I've been what's it?
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh, damn it. Okay, well. Alright, so yeah, that looks good. That looks good. The smoke is not too, the smoke's not too opaque. We can still see the characters behind the smoke, which is cool. So what I'm gonna try and do is, I mean, I could do like a, a shimmery effect, like a squiggly effect, like over this bit, like just over this bit. But it would have to be, like specific to every single one of those scenes, so it would be a little bit more complicated to do. But I can try it. I mean, because the problem is that each one of these seats is a different object, so I'd have to do it from a flat version of every single one, because then the lighting also changes. So it's not quite so simple, but pick this one. See y'all in the morning. Fade out. Okay. So I want to actually, now that I'm here, I want to test out. Whoa, her head. Her head is not right. I guess I'm not doing the thing here, am I? Well, whatever. Yeah, perfectly. No, she's just whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So I guess I'm not really doing the fire gets lower thing in this scene. So let me go to a scene that I know actually does do that. Because I want to test that out. So let's quit to main menu and I guess we'll just do spring real quick. Everyone avert your gaze. Yeah, she did. She did do the what is love thing. Okay, we're slowing down. Yeah.
Sure.
Shall we?
Lead up.
Okay, so I was thinking also, I want to get rid of the wagon in this scene because it's too quick. I mean, it's too close. If I have it, it should be like way further away.
It's an
I believe there's a hotspot for it, but
I'm sure you.
there is a hotspot for it.
The others are nowhere in.
Okay. But I am going to make the wagon a lot smaller because it is way too close in this scene, and the implication is that like the characters are setting up camp right next to it, and they are not supposed to be that close. So, yeah, okay. You know, I should have just sped through this scene, but I didn't. I just can't seem to release a game without gratuitously big buttes. Ha hilarious. That's true, I can't. Alright, let's put on streamer mode so that you don't understand what's going on. So they all just say hooba stank and whatnot. This town ain't big enough for the both of us. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so Hooba stank. Let him go. Alright. Get out of here, buddy. Look at his little run. It's funny. It's part of the bingo card, yeah. Okay, here we go. Hooba stink. Hooba stink. Yeah, okay, come on. So now we got our little smoky bit here. Alright, so here we all are, in front of the fire. Hooba stink. Okay, so I'm going to quit here because this is going to test how the fire works, because as you can see, well, we'll just do it real quick here. So if we talk to her, she's like, I gotta go now, bye. Oh, she probably shouldn't walk through the logs. Right, so then after that fade out, the fire needs to get smaller because you can see here the ground light got smaller. So, okay. Alright. So let's look for find all ground light dot animate, and we want to change all of the instances where that happens. Here we go. Okay, so this is the initial bit, right? Okay, and then this is set fire to, oh, look at that, I commented myself here, set fire to medium. Good for me. Okay, so smoke fire now animates with loop 1. Fire animate 1 2 repeat, no block forwards. Smoke animate 4 to repeat, no block forward. Right. Okay. So we'll take that too, and right here set fire to small. Now we do fire animates in loop 2 and smoke animates in loop 5. So perfect. Now let's see how it looks. Oh, smoke. Yes. And the reason, oh god, I'm gonna get that song stuck in my head now. I'm not a perfect person, but the lighting in my scenes is looking great according to the Deluxe Tux. Thank you, the Deluxe Tux. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's go ahead and she gets up. She needs to be. We need to fix that, but whatever. All right, now the fire is less big. It's a little lower. Okay, that's good. Now, do you go away? Yes, you do. Goodbye. And now, it is in the smallest mode. Very small. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's good. See? Fire gets smaller. The smoke gets lower. The campfire is smoldering. Shamalama ding dong. I don't know why she does that, but we'll fix that. She should be sitting, actually. But of course, everyone should be sitting. Phil should be sitting, Danny should be sitting, and she should be sitting, but they're not. So that is definitely something to strive for in the next set of animations I do, because I want to have them sitting at the campfire. And of course, she can't walk, so I'll just have her sitting there. Okay, so that is good, but now the question is, if I load this, I do kind of want to have the shimmering effect. How do I do this shimmering effect without going too crazy on myself? Because again, the shimmering effect would have to be like a halo around the fire here, and I would need to adjust it for every possible combination of the scene. So I'm thinking maybe I should just skip it because it's too much. But I mean, it would look nice. But also I would have to set the transparency so that you could actually like see it shimmering in front. Let's do a test. Let's just do a test. That's what streams are for, right? So let's go ahead and take this. This is campsite.png, right? So let's go ahead and open up squirrels. Squirrels reflect here. Oh no! It doesn't exist. Why not? F. Oh no! It was on my whole old hard drive. Oh no! My old hard drive that doesn't exist anymore because I got a new computer. I guess that means I have to get squirrels again. Well, please stand by while I download this program. Okay, I'm back, and I got it. But now I have to figure out where it is so that I can put it in my, I can make a shortcut. Here we go. Squirrels water reflections. Squirrels reflect. Copy. Put it in my apps folder. Yeah, okay. Squirrels reflect. Alright. So let's open this up here. And get my campsite open. Here we go. Okay. So basically what I want to do is I want to set my thing here. Let's just do like a little halo effect over the fire, like that. Okay. And we're gonna want to do waves, basic ripples. So let's see how those look. Okay, that looks terrible. It looks bad. All right. I'm gonna have to fix this. Perspective 0 doesn't help much. Oh wait, hold on. I have because I saved. Here we go. I was smart because I have heat effects. So okay, so we want motion type D. Let's move this over here. We want motion type D. We want the perspective to be 32. Wave strength 28. Wave separation 11. We want underwater scene rippling. Okay, right. So we want transparency this. We want underwater scene rippling to be 6. We want wave contrast 90. And texture speckle is that. And that's it. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Ah, there we go. That's what we want. So it's very subtle, but it's there. So let's play around with that so it looks a little better. Let's see. Wave separation. If we play with wave separation. Oh yeah, no. We want wave separation to be a lot. There we go. We want it to be a lot less so it actually looks like it's rippling. So. What about C? Okay. That's not good. B. That's not great. Okay, this is a little closer to what we want, but not really. So that's also not great. That's a little better, but not really. Yeah, because the edge is a little too defined. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it. It would be a nice effect, but for how much work it's gonna take for such a subtle effect, it's not that big a deal. If AGS could do like real-time shaders and stuff, then that would be a different story, but for now, at least I have the campfire stuff taken care of, which I've been meaning to do for a long time, so that's good. So, save that. Now, in the meantime, let's fix this, because Lola should not walk that badly. Alright, so Night All, which means that Lola needs to animate. Let's fix her animations here. So she currently is sitting there, so we will do her standing up animation, which is, where is her standing up animation? Standing up from sitting anyway. What? Where is it? You telling me it's not here? I know I animated it. Did I not include it in review? I guess not. Let's see. See, that's the problem with doing all these animations and then not realizing that. Here we go. Front sit. Am I? Really? I didn't do that? Did I really not? I guess not. Because she's got... No. She's got her side view. Well, that sucks. It's quite the oversight. I have to make sure I have all of her animations in, because that would be stupid if I didn't. Back bend, front sit. I guess I don't have chalk right either, do I? Do I have chalk right? Yeah, I do. There's chalk right. Well, okay. So that's fine. I had a thought. How would much sound if given a Miami accent? Oh my god, I don't know. I would be the Miami accent, but with the voice, so that would be weird. Need to set up Dropbox or GitHub? I already have a Dropbox, but I didn't have this particular piece of software on Dropbox. I had it on my old hard drive. Okay, so this is gonna have to be, I'm gonna have to redo this because, and by redo I mean replay, because she's already, is she actually sitting properly? Hold on. If location is equal to desert, yeah, okay. If player previous room is 52 or 54, Jake Bod is in room, Jake Body, loop 12, okay. I didn't actually notice if they were sitting or if they were just standing. It's honestly, it's one of those things I probably should notice, but I'm pretty sure they were sitting or standing and not sitting. But they are sitting in the Alpine version, so it makes me think that I've probably already set up an instance for if they're sitting. But I don't know if... We'll have to check.
Lead on. Not so fast.
Okay. So I'm gonna save this as actually, hang on. Resume game.
Oh.
And I'm not gonna hoopa-stank it this time because screw it. I don't want to get that stuck in my head. So let's just go ahead and save as here because I want to make sure that I do this right. Actually, campfire test. Right. And also let's get rid of this because this no longer applies.
I'd say.
Hi, Nick Tringali. Welcome. Let him go. I like his little runaway. I should probably speed that up.
Nice.
Oh no, they're sitting. So that's good. So yeah, that's good that she's sitting down. They're sitting. It's fine. It's all good. That was the best chili I ever had. Alright, so now we're at the campfire. And if we talk to her, she says, alright, goodbye. So, we need to fix that. Alright, so, where is it? Repeatedly execute, I believe. Yes. Night all. So, Lola, unlock view. See lolabod.animate. 19 for once block backwards, so she should have a nice little smooth stand-up animation. And then we say see Lolabod loop is equal to 0, have her walk down And then away, because we don't want her to loop out of the thing. So anywhere. Alright. So let's see how that looks. Right, okay. Try that again. I always think that this looks so complicated. It's not so much complicated, it's just tedious, because you have to...
If you'll excuse me, it's been a night all.
So she stands up and walks away. Very good. Perfect. Okay, cool. That works perfectly. And then we want Nadine to do the same thing.
Sleep tight.
Okay, so yeah. Let's get her to do that, because she actually has a... She has a stand-up animation too. Which is 8, right? Yes, 8. So let's do that with her too. Sleep tight, Miss Redbird. Night. I hate to leave such merry company, but ooh, I'm suddenly very sleepy. Alright, so cnadbod dot unlock view, cnadbod dot animate 8 for once block backwards, cnadbod loop is equal to 0. Does she speak facing forward? I'm pretty sure she does. Yeah. Right? Well, yeah, obviously she does, because she does when she's... Yeah, okay. Alright, so there she says, please excuse me, I'll see you all in the morning. And then she'll walk away, but we'll do the... She'll walk towards the tent, so we'll do that as soon as I make sure that she stands up okay. Alright, bye Nick and Deluxe Tux. Everyone's jumping ship. It's all good. Alright, so...
If you'll night...
Goodbye, Lola. You walk off. It's all good. Fire's small now. Oh, what happened to her cross?
Sleep tight.
Oh, I need to fix that. Okay, sleep tight, Miss Redbird. Bye. So, she can then go... I guess she can go over here, because she's gonna walk behind. She can go over here. cnadbod unlock view. cnadbod unlock anywhere, and then she can walk over to over here. She walks over towards her tent. cnadbod walk. No block. Walkable areas. Cool. I'm not jumping ships, I'm punching trains! But it would be pretty rad to ramp the Titanic. You have a problem. You have a problem with violence against vessels. try this again. So she gets up, she walks away. Very good. Yes, okay. Goodbye, I'm leaving. Good night, everybody. So long. Except she needs to go behind the rock. She needs to go behind the rock. But does that mean the rock's a separate thing? So that means she's going to. The rock is part of all of this. So unless she goes over here, it's not gonna fly. She could go over here, or well, she could, I guess, come over here, and then okay. But before that, I need to make a couple of quick art changes. One is I just noticed that she does not. I haven't updated her her body to include her cross in her front view, so her cross just mysteriously disappears. So let's do a quick little copy and paste there. Speaking body front. Boom, boom. Okay, there we go. Alright, save. Make sure she's got it in her other front views. Diagonal front. She definitely has it there. Okay. Couch sit, couch sit. Yes, okay, she does. Alright. And then the other thing is, well, I have to update that sprite, so might as well do that first. Where is she? Nadine, body. Is that her front view? Is that her front view? Where is her front view? Hold on, that doesn't make any sense. Where is that? Front. Oh. What? Okay. Why do I have it? Okay. I don't know why I did that, but okay. Whatever. Leave it at that. I'm sure I had some reason for this. It's the problem with working on a game for 5 years is you don't remember things. It hasn't been 5 years yet. It will be 5 years in 4 months. Alright, spring, where are you? Forest, desert spring, of course, because I have to be pedantic. And look at that, there's the wagon. Okay, how much of the wagon do we see? Not much. Okay, so let's make the wagon. Please tell me the shadow's included. Kind of, not really. Alright, let's make the wagon a lot smaller, and also make it by linear shading. So let's get rid of this wagon here. What's this? Oh, good. Thank goodness. I was worried there for a second because the shadow is... It's only that. Okay. So we'll have the wagon be really, 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 really small and in the distance. Like really, 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 really small. Like that far away. Small. Like over there, small. A wee tiny little thing. There. Much better. Because at least now it looks like, you know, it's supposed to be far away. Make that a lot smaller too. So yeah, that's way smaller. Good. Greenery, right reads, left reads. I need to save this as pretty much non-existent. Where is it? Desert Spring Entrance. Here we go. Desert Spring Entrance. Oh my god. That's what I need to save it as. Okay. Great. Oh my god. Why did I do this? No. You know what? Okay, let's do this. Because I'm such an idiot. And I juiced too much. Now I have to do this manually. Alright, let's just do this. Take this. Copy that. No. I mean, no, because I do want to save it, but I don't want to save it merged down. We'll just paste this over. There we go. That's more like it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Yes. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, hello, Puritanical Rev. By which I mean goodbye. I haven't had a bot in a while. Get out of here. Puritanical reverends should not be hawking crypto, in my opinion. Okay, so save that. Okay, save that and import that into the Desert Spring entrance here. This is room 52, spring entrance. There we go. Hotspots. I'm going to change that to a little smaller. There. And there. Good. Alright. Let's try that again. See how her walking goes. Because Nadine still needs a back walk cycle. You're a bot, you're more like a butt. Can I interest you in investing in red-tailed coin? No. No, thank you. Alright. You go away. Very good. So long. And you go away too. Oh, I'm very sleepy. Good night, everybody.
Sleep time.
Good night. And there we go. Good. Okay. Cool. Obviously she needs a back walk cycle, but aside from that, that's fine. Alright, cool. It's the finest raptor-based crypto I'm able to hawk. Can I interest you in Rosewater sticker NFTs? No. Can I interest you in them? Just 100 bits to slap on your stickers. And Lamplight City ones, too! Put on a Lamplight City sticker to celebrate today's 5th anniversary of the game. Right. I feel like the tint on these guys should decrease as the fire gets smaller too. Just a thought, because they're in less light than before. So let's see what we're dealing with here. Repeatedly execute always. Here we go. Right. Party hats. How do I measure? How am I doing this cycling thing? Tint 3, lum 3. Oh, right. If light time, ground light transparency, light time is equal to 6. Loom, 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 boom, 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 boom. Oh, I don't know. Huh. Tint 6, tint 6, tint 6. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening here. Well, yeah, that would be under repeatedly execute always. Yeah, thanks. Congratulations on the 5 years since release. I remember seeing it at Adventure X in 2018 like it was yesterday. And like yesterday was actually 5 years ago. Yeah, there is this weird sort of, not just the standard passage of time, but it feels like the last 3 years at least have been sucked into a void. Just in general. Yeah. Anyway. Where is light time, light trends, ground light transparency, pink tint. Oh, here we go. Tint light trends plus 80. Ah, right. Okay. Light trends is equal to random 20. Light time is equal to... Got it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, this is what we do. If... Oh, man. This is going to be tricky. Because I want this to be universal. So, luminescence is... Luminosity, I should say, is dependent on... how do we make this not be crap? Alright, let's try with Harley. Let's do 20, 20, 20. 20, 20, 20. Okay. If O fire... to open the room again. Here we go. Okay. If O fire loop is equal to 0, then light trans needs to be random 20. Else if O fire dot loop is equal to 1. Else if O fire dot loop is equal to 2. Okay, and 20 gets changed to 80 because I just changed that. So we're adding up to 100 here. So now if light trans is this, then it should probably be 60. And then if it's this, it should probably be 40. And we'll see how that looks on Harley. And then we will have to change everybody else. We don't talk about 2020. No, 2020 was a rough year. Uh, 2022 was the rough one for me, personally. So, yeah. Excuse me. Okay. Oh no! What happened? RGB must be between luminance between 0 and 100. Okay, because I screwed that up. Alright, well, we gotta do it for everybody then. Let's try this. 20, 20, 20. And then also 20, 20, 20. And 20. Oops. 20, 20. And 20, 20, 20, and 20. Okay, I think that should be fine. I really hope this doesn't screw too much up. Pray to the... we go. Here we go. Alright, so that, whoa, that's, they're very, isn't that what, that's not really, is that what they looked like before? I feel like there's a lot more, oh, you know why? Because, yeah, I know why. There's a lot more variance because I changed the randomization. Because before, it was 80 plus 20. So it was between 80 and 100. And now, it's 20 plus 80. So it's a lot more severe. But let's see if the principle works. Because if the principle works, then I need to tweak a little more. But okay, so here they're a little less illuminated. And when she goes away, they should be not very illuminated at all. Yeah, okay. That's better. Yeah, okay. Alright, so the principle is sound, it's just I need to tweak the numbers again. So, now we get to do the good old Control Z for everything. Oh wow, what just happened? That was a mega Control Z. I wasn't expecting it to be that crazy. Okay, right, so what did I do here? Right, I changed all this from 80 to 20. Alright, so light trans is equal to random 20 and plus 80. So it's going to be, it's basically going to be 80 plus 20, right? Anywhere between 80 minus 20. So it's going to be either between 80 and 100. So what I then want to happen is I want, oh god, I hate having to do math. Hello KC Adventure, yeehaw! It's Wild West Wednesday with math. So I want the luminosity, okay, so right now the luminosity value is between 80, excuse me, between 80 and 100. And what I want is with each subsequent decrease of the fire, I want the value to change. So let's say if it's medium, I want it to be between 60 and 80, right? And if it's at the bottom, then I want it to be between 40 and 60. So if I keep that as light trans plus 80, light trans is an integer, so that's fine. Let me make sure that I think it's between, no, it's between 0. Random is between 0. Right. It has to be a positive value. So what I can do is I can manually subtract, I guess. So let's see. Alright, let's try this. So if ofire ofire.loop is equal to 0. Alright, well, actually no, we don't need to do that. So if light trans is equal to random 20, okay? So then if ofire.loop is equal to 1, else if ofire.loop is equal to 2. Okay, so in order for the value to be between 60 and 80, I would need to subtract 20 from the value. So if it's 80 plus 0, okay, so right, so that's what we'll do. So we'll say light trans minus 40 or rather light trans minus equals 40. And then if we do this, we say light trans minus equals to 60. And we'll see if that works, because I think integers can be negative, but yeah. Thank you, Casey. But you know what? I just realized that is going to crash the game because, and I'll tell you why, because we're declaring light trans as an integer that is a variable between 0 and 20. So if we then say, alright, well, it's 0, and we subtract 40, then it's going to say, okay, well, this is a negative number to start. So when it comes down here, it's going to say, oh, it's a negative number. So unless it doesn't calculate until after this, it's going to crash the game. But if it... Okay, let's find out. So that's okay. Go away now. Goodbye. Will it crash the game? No! So it calculates after it does all the calculations. Excellent. Okay, they are still a little too dark, though. So, that's okay. But let's see here. How are you doing? That's actually what I'd like them to be like after the whole thing is over. What do they look like when you... And they're hardly lit here at all. So let's do, instead of 40 and 60, let's do 20 and 40. Let's see how that looks. Life is not tried, it's merely survived. If you're standing outside the fire loop equals 0. Oh boy. Alright, so I think actually that it's good because it worked. Let's try it again. Alright. So they're all happy. They're all illuminated. They're all within the firelight. Goodbye. Go to sleep. Good night. And now they are still within the firelight, but they're slightly less illuminated, which is good. So now you go to bed.
Sleep.
Okay, goodbye. And then now they are less illuminated because the fire has grown smaller. So, perfect. Okay. Yes. Good. Alright, my little trick worked. Darth books. Did I miss a much's plan? Yes, you did, unfortunately. Sorry, Neviklink. I'm sure you would have had a great one lined up for throwing shade at Unity, but unfortunately someone already redeemed much's plan today, so you're going to have to save it for next week, unless something even worse happens next week, which is entirely possible, given the way things are going, but you never know. Alright, so cool. That is, that's that. Let's now test.
Time for me.
Let's make sure that this actually turns off, as I said it would. Yep, there we go. It does. Great.
We leave, don't...
Bye.
Where to?
Danny, I just... Shall...
Later.
Alright. Cool.
Beautiful.
La 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 la.
Awfully
Oh, look,
rough.
it's a child. Alright. Cool. I think that's going to be it for my stream. I did what I set out to do, and there's only 6 minutes left before I stop streaming, so thank you all for coming. Appreciate it. Thank you for the subscriptions and for the bits and whatnot. And, oh my goodness, why do they keep sending me these emails? Yeah, let's see if anyone is streaming that we can raid. Yes, Alex, Jordan, and Ikifu. Ikifu is playing Shadow of the Colossus again. But you know what? Let's not raid anybody. Let's all go to sleep. Yeah, or have lunch. Or whatever. Anyway, thank you all. I'll see you next time for Wild West Wednesday. Goodbye.